Hi there, I'm Skipton Reynolds with Skipton Law, Estate Planning and Elder Law here in Centennial, Colorado. Thanks so much for joining me today. And what I'd like to talk just briefly about today is probate. Many people have a negative connotation or a negative thought about probate, but maybe they understand or maybe they don't what probate really is and does. So I want to start and talk about what probate is at a 30,000 foot view. What probate is, it is the legal process of taking a person's name off of a piece of property, whether it's an account or real estate or whatever it is, and figuring out who's in charge of taking their name off of it and who benefits from those assets once they're transferred out of the deceased person's name. That is the probate process at a really high level. It's asking who's in charge and who's in control. And probate, in many people's minds, is a very bad thing. And I'll speak to Colorado since that's where I'm at. Colorado probate, as compared to some other states, is not necessarily a bad process, but it is a process nonetheless. We got to go through paperwork to get applied to the court, get somebody appointed, get paperwork back from the court saying that they're appointed, notify all people that are potential beneficiaries of an estate, notify creditors, known and unknown, put something in the newspaper about those unknown creditors. We have to give potentially accountings to all of the potential beneficiaries and many other pieces. So it is a process, but it is a process that can be done in most cases relatively simply. In many cases, if you have the proper documentation and other kinds of things, we don't even have to go and step into a courtroom. It can be what we call an informal process. Now, if you've got other things going on, obviously we may choose to go a different route and more through a formal process, but in many circumstances, it can be an informal process. So again, probate is who's in charge, who gets our stuff. But a common misconception, and this applies to wills, and I'll talk more about wills in other blogs like this one, is a will says who's in control and who gets it. It just simplifies the probate process. It doesn't necessarily get rid of it. So many people think if I have a will, I've avoided probate. That may or may not be the case, depending on a whole host of other factors that I'll talk about in follow-ups to this video. But probate is, in Colorado at least, it can be a process that can be done by an attorney or it can be done by your family. All of the forms that are available to the general public online on the court's websites. So in theory, you can do this yourself. I wouldn't tell you to do that. Maybe you need to talk with an attorney about what this process actually looks like because it's easy to walk into pitfalls. But in theory, it is available to the general public, and I want to make sure that you're aware of that. If you like this video, I'm going to be doing other videos about wills and powers of attorney, things like beneficiary designations, trusts, asset protection trusts, Medicaid, all of the like. So you can tune back into this, or you can join us at one of my bi-monthly workshops. You can sign up two ways. You can go to our website, which is www.skiptonlaw.com. That's spelled SKIPTON law.com. Or you can call our office at 720-440-2774. We hope to see you soon. Have a great day.